go again. Feeling Toddish today. So this is video number 3 related to my DNA test results. This is the big reveal. And let me start off by saying, yeah, there's not really a big reveal here and not a lot to learn. I'm happy I did this particular test. It's interesting. It hasn't given me a lot of depth. But I've got some information. So there's basically two what they call haplogroups, which are your genetic side, your genetic traits, genetic DNA sides, a paternal and a maternal, and the paternal haplogroup is R1, B1, B2, A1, A1. Yes, that is what we get. And essentially what this says is that I'm pretty, on the paternal side, pretty standard Northern European, Irish, British, French, Basque, and/or some Norwegian and Danish in there as well. It doesn't really get more specific than that. Part of this has to do with intercontinental travel within the last 500 years. There's long explanations about kind of all of this stuff, but really to do real ancestral background research, you have to know who your ancestors are. And if I knew some of that information, a lot of this would tie back to more people. On the maternal side, I am a T1A1B. Now this is a more North African focused group, primarily Syrian, Turkish, and Palestinian. So that's kind of, for me, the more interesting part. But that, again, is a 500-year-old line, and with increased travel in the last 500 years, those lines get blurred. So a lot of that stuff ends up becoming either in older history, Viking related, or in younger history, British, since the colonialists were moving around. All of this basically means I'm white, more or less, and I'm a bit of a mutt, which I think most of us are, and there's not a lot of surprise here, and maybe that's so I'm a little disappointed and a little relaxed because I was sort of expecting this veil, the veil of unknown to kind of be lifted by this, some miraculous thing where it pops out and says this is what you are. But I guess no one really is that anymore, right? No one's really one thing. I think this means that I'm a dog boy. Dog boy. Yeah. Okay. Peace out.